Stella is saying, Chris, I've been thinking deeply about what I can bring to the marketplace, as I think my brand, skills, or talent are what define who I am. Any advice? So what I would say, Stella, is just, if you're given a month off right now from work or school, and you're not allowed to travel, you're not allowed to work, you're not allowed to study, what would you do with your time? What would you do with your time? Whatever it is you would do with your time, that's what your career should be. And I don't care if some older person that has an influence on you, whoever they may or may not be, says that's ridiculous, no one can make a career out of that. They're wrong. And you got to be willing to think that too. You got to be willing to think that everybody is wrong and you're right. And you got to be stubborn, like a pit bull on a pork chop, and do what makes you happiest in life. And so when it comes to defining a brand for you or a talent that defines who you are, you're asking for advice. Just, you got to look for that lightning in a bottle, that feeling in your stomach, the pit of your stomach that makes you happy. You get excited, butterflies excited about it. And whatever that is, that should be your career. And you know what? Maybe your job hasn't been defined yet. Maybe the career doesn't exist yet. Or maybe you can define it and you can revolutionize an entire industry, put your dent in the universe. But just do what you love doing. You know, another way to look at it is, what would you do for free? Also, the last way to look at it is this: who's a rock star to you in business? You know, who's your Bono in business? Your John Lennon, your Adele, your Madonna, whatever, the singer. Like, who are those people in business? And whoever they are, I want you to be a voracious reader of their biographies. You know, if Sir Richard Branson inspires you, then go to audible.com and download his audiobooks and listen to them. And he narrates them too, and they're awesome because his sense of optimism is off the charts. And whoever the founder is of a company, if he or she is still active, they set the corporate culture for the whole company. But everybody that works at a Virgin company, they're so positive all the time. Like, remember the flight attendants, how positive they would be all the time on Virgin America? You know, the culture is always set by the person at the top, always. So who is your rock star in business? Whoever that is, read their biographies, listen to the audio version of their biographies, Wikipedia them, obviously. Read everything there is to know about that person. Read every book there is that's written on them, meaning their biographies, not just their autobiographies. And, you know, when people get really successful, they tend to put their cards on the table and they want to help other people. And so they're providing you with their blueprint. Why reinvent the wheel? You know, use what worked for them and take the greatest hits from them and other people and all the other business leaders that inspire you, and create your business empire that way.